I deserve that.
That Warren
Damn, he's still throwing people out.
That Warren injection.
Yes, I think so.
Ooh. Welcome into the PHNX Daily Bet Show. I'm your host, Shane Bach, joined, as always, in person by Sean DePaz. How are we feeling? Classy Nasty in the chat with the emoji, the eye emoji. Phoenix Suns win the game yesterday. Devin Booker, 45 points. Good basketball player.
Dog.
That Devin Booker. What do you think?
I mean, Devin Booker is like the best player in the playoffs right now. Is that an exaggeration?
No. So we actually had this conversation. My group chat. Somebody said Devin Booker's been the best player in these playoffs, and I said yes, he has. And I don't think it's been close.
I don't.
And then my buddy tried to argue Jason Tatum, and I said, brother, look at his stat lines. It's not even close.
Yeah, I mean.
And then he brought up Kobe, and I was like, are you high? What's happening?
What? I mean,
like, think about Kobe in 08. I'm like, well, okay.
Look at what he's doing with Kevin Durant on his team as well. And that's part of it for sure, but still.
This is Devin Booker's team.
It's the same thing that happened to KD when he went to Golden State. Yeah, he could be the best. I mean, it's different in the sense that he's not playing like the best player on the team. But even when Kevin Durant was winning MVPs in Golden State, that was Steph's team.
Yeah, but KD would take over games.
I agree.
We haven't had a KD takeover yet, which I'm excited for. It's going to come, and it's going to be nasty. Speaking of nasty, I don't think I did very well yesterday. We can go ahead and look at my picks. I think my picks were okay. Suns covered easy. I got that line before
nice.
Yeah, so that was nice. The Sixers won, but did they get fouled? Did we cover late? Let me check. They hit a 3 late to win the game.
They did. They won by 5. They covered. At BetMGM, the whole place lit up when they covered at the end of the game.
That's great. And then my hockey pick's not so great. I have a future on the Lightning and a future on the Kraken. And the Lightning lost, and then the Kraken were up 2-0, and they ended up losing by 1. So 2 for 4 on those. And then holy hell, this made me very sad. My prop, KD over 28.5 points. Finished with 28. I also gave out 5.5 assists just verbally on the show. Finished with 5 assists. Russell Westbrook took this before Kawhi was out, so hopefully you cashed out. I forgot to. And yeah, Russell Westbrook is shot out of a cannon. Johnny did. I know one of his props hit because it was Chris Paul under points, and Chris Paul missed 2 free throws at the end. Johnny props, yeah, he finished with 13 exactly. I think. KD threes. I don't think he hit 2 3 threes, but I'll double check.
I have it up right here. Kevin Durant went 1 for 3 from 3.
Yep, 1 for 2.
11 for 11 from free throw though.
Yeah, they got to the line a lot. Suns minus 3.5 that hit. The Kings did not win, and the Nets did not win.
Wow.
But that's why betting is so great, because you can get it right back. You can get it right back, and you get it right back at BetMGM. We did something fun last night. I was not there because I was at the Cardinals jersey unveiling, but Father Overlord Jacob was there.
I was.
Did you have fun?
I did. It was a great time out there at BetMGM. We showed up a little early to pack up all of our stuff and get it all, put up and ready for our shows. But there's a lot of people there watching the earlier playoff games, and the atmosphere in there is so much fun during a game. I mean, you take a regular sports bar and then you allow people to bet on the games, and everybody all of a sudden just becomes the biggest Philadelphia 76ers fan that you've ever seen.
Yeah.
As soon as the Sixers covered, like I said, everybody pretty much lit up and the whole place was electric. And then throughout the Suns game, obviously there was a lot going on, and people were rallied.
Yeah.
The Valley was rallied.
The Valley was rallied. The Valley is activated, and you can activate your sports betting senses, your spidey senses, your tinglies, if you will. Your spidey senses might start tingling.
If you're at the I love when my spidey senses tingle.
And you could come tomorrow.
They're tingling right now.
What?
What'd
you say?
So my spidey senses are tingling right now.
Oh, nice. That's good.
Actually, that's probably a really bad thing, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. There's trouble afoot. Yeah, head over to the watch party tomorrow. It starts at 11 a.m. Pre-game show starts at 12. Post-game show right after the game concludes at BetMGM Sportsbook at State Farm Stadium. It's a watch party. It's presented by Neutral, and we got food and drink specials up the wazoo. PHNX giveaways, PHNX live shows, as I said, and join us by grabbing your free ticket in the show notes. Also, we're starting something real fun. We are not on the same team.
No, we're not.
Unfortunately. But every single first Friday of each month, every single month, stop by for our knockout nights cornhole tournament. Oh, I don't say bags.
Bag a hole.
Bag-a-hole tournament. Stop by for our cornhole tournament at BetMGM at State Farm Stadium. Free to enter every first Friday of each month, May through August, with prizes and sportsbook matches for those who enter. Link in the description to enter. And yeah, download the app. Use that bonus code PHNX. There's a bunch of different offers depending on where you live. For our AZ audience, you'll get $100 in bonus bets on your first wager with BetMGM. Here's how it works. Just download the BetMGM app and sign up using bonus code PHNX. Place a pregame moneyline wager in the amount of at least $10 at any market at $10 price, and you'll receive $10 in bonus bets instantly, regardless of the outcome of your wager. Just make sure you use bonus code PHNX when you sign up. And now, listen to my beautiful voice disclaim you.
Disclaimer, 21 plus to wager. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. U.S. promotional offers not available in Washington, D.C., Mississippi, Nevada, New York, and Ontario. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Colorado, D.C., Illinois, Indiana, Louisiana, Maryland, Mississippi, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia, Wyoming. Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369, New York. Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP, Arizona. 1-800-522-4700, Kansas, Nevada. 1-800-327-5050, Massachusetts. 1-800-BETS-OFF, Iowa. 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help, Michigan.
All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty, the bets of the day.
Yes.
Let's start with Jacob's parlay. Jacob has a nice little cute parlay for you baseball fans out there. Jacob,
I tailed already.
I'll go ahead and tell the fans.
Yeah, I texted Shawn this morning. One of the perks of being out at BetMGM last night is they handed us some little bonus bet action. Some coin.
Free coin?
What did I do? I naturally made Espo waste his last night by hyping him up and telling him to take the D-backs money line in the 9th inning when they were down 2.
Oh, you are a bad person.
I told him not to do it. It was 7.25.
I mean, that's an Espo bet.
With Hater. I told him not to do it. We all tried to talk him out of it at the very end, and he just said F it and went for it. We were all having a great time. It is what it is. But like a smart person, I saved mine for this morning. And I was just perusing, and I knew that Zach Gallen was on the mound tonight, so obviously I was going to take the D-backs money line. But then I thought, what can I put in this to make myself feel a little bit better? So D-backs money line, Gallen 4+ strikeouts, and a no-run first inning, plus 310. Those odds were too good for me to pass up.
Locking her in
Absolutely
right now.
Love it. Did you by any chance check Geraldo Perdomo's bases today?
No, I didn't. I don't know if he's in the lineup. Torrey loves to switch him and Nick Ahmed around. They probably haven't dropped the lineup.
They both played last night.
Yeah, but Cattell also wasn't in the starting lineup last night.
That's also true. Perdomo, again, his total bases is over half at plus 100. If he is in the lineup, take it, because we took it last night. He had like 73 total bases in the game.
4 or 5+ strikeouts.
73 total bases?
Yeah, he had 73. No, he had a single and then a triple. He's batting. He's the best player on the team right now, offensively. And they keep giving you plus money for him to get a single base.
He has the best on-base percentage in baseball.
Yeah,
if he qualifies.
I doubled up my money last night on Geraldo Perdomo bases. I'm gonna do it until they stop giving me plus money on it.
Is it a lefty or a righty on the mound tonight for Padres?
I do not know.
If it's a lefty, it's probably Nick Ahmed starting.
Lugo, I don't know what he is. Let me see. He's a righty.
We're locked in, boys.
Lugo.
We're locked in. Just that easy at BetMGM. All right, let's talk about playoffs. Got some fun ones today. I'll start with me. 2 games. Actually, I'm just betting on 1 game in the NBA tonight, and it's the New York Knickerbockers minus 1.5.
Oh yeah,
they're at home. Come on, take me home, Country Road, Mr. Julius Randle. Put me on your back and take me to the promised land. Promised land being some coin. Give me the Knicks minus 1.5. Give me the over as well. I just can't see a way that MSG is rocking and they don't score more than 211 points combined. It could be a blowout, but the Cavs should be able to put up points in this game regardless. Yeah. I like the over a lot in this. Stars minus 1.5. This was a Sean DePaz find. The Stars puck line was plus 1.5 at minus 300. I thought it would be like plus 180 at minus 1.5. It's plus 225 at BetMGM. So give me the Dallas Stars minus 1.5. Who? Oh, I don't know. Won 7-2 last game.
They're just
better
in the West.
They're simply better. Rupee Hintz. I'll give you a hint. Rupee Hintz is a good player. Boston Bruins 3-way money line. That means they have to win in regulation. If I can get the Bruins to win a game at plus money, I'm going to take it. Give me the Boston Bruins 3-way money line at plus 115. Ulmark, stop a puck, please.
Linus.
Linus.
We can get into my props because I have or my picks. I have a thought for you. I don't think he's going to stop many pucks. Boston at 4.
Crap, dang it.
I'm staying away from the winner because this series scares me now, which I didn't think was going to be the case. But 6.5, they're averaging that over the first 2 games. Like I said, Linus has not been great.
Stop calling him Linus.
Florida is at home. They like to score goals. At least they did coming into these playoffs. Matthew Tkachuk. Stay tuned for that because I him in a prop. You're giving me Florida at home, goalie not playing very well. I like them to score a lot of goals. Give me like a 6-4 win for somebody tonight. Not sure who. And then you already talked about the Stars -1.5. They dominated the game 2. They were a much better team in game 1, but obviously they still lost. But they dominated that overtime period, or 2 overtimes. Is that the 2 overtime game? Yeah, against the Stars, or against the Wild. But it is what it is. Celtics are just better than the Hawks, man. You're giving me 5.5. It just seems kind of low to me, and I'm a little surprised. Whoa. Okay. Changers did something. And then the T-Wolves money line. This is definitely in part me being a hater, but I mean, they played them kind of close in game 2 for a point. And then they're at home. I don't know. You're giving me plus money on a team at home in the playoffs. So I'm going to take it. I don't know. I just don't. I still don't believe in them.
That's what happened.
What?
Uh-oh. I did the wrong thing.
Okay, I was like, "What is going on?" That was
go to your props. Luckily, look at BetMGM.
BetMGM is.
I made a mistake. There are other betting apps out there where you place a bet and you're like, "Oh shit, that's not what I meant to do." Immediately, the cash out goes down. Especially if it's so. I'll open up the curtain. I tried to bet on the Dallas Stars to cover 3.5 goals, which is crazy at like plus 900. But I accidentally bet on the Wild. And usually, when you bet on a team that has crazy odds, the cash out drops. I still got my $10 back immediately because BetMGM is
they're G's. I was like, yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh my god,
yeah, so we're cashed out both of those ways.
We can go on my props. What did I say? Matthew Tkachuk. I'm taking the over, and you're giving me a team's best goal scorer at plus money in a game in which I think there's going to be a lot of goals scored. I'm going to take that every time. And then Rupee Hintz. Anytime goal scorer, he's 4 goals in 2 games.
4 goals in 2 games.
It seems too easy, like Shane said, but I think the Stars are better. I think they win. Obviously, I took them minus -1.5. Even if it's a empty netter, you're just giving again. I'm gonna do it until he gives me a reason not to. And then Marcus Smart over 1.5 steals. Very Totri-esque bet, but he has 3 steals in each of the first 2 games. Again, I expect him to dominate. Give me 1.5 steals.
Love it. Also love these props. How about some Julius Randle? I've been hearing. I've listened to the cries. The Shane, Julius Randle is not a playoff performer. You need to bet on him, and I hear you, and I believe it, and I'm going to do it. Julius Randle over 35.5 PRA. We're locking it in. We are back. It has been about 2 months, which is 2 months too long. Julius the GOAT Randle. Victor Wembanyama officially declares for the NBA draft just now. Yeah, Julius Randle over 35.5 PRA at -115 at BetMGM. I love it, love it, love it. A player that I don't like that much, but I'm going to bet on anyway. Over 3.5 threes made for 1 Jason Tatum. Take the Y out of your name. It should just be Jason with no Y.
Mm-hmm.
Take it out of your name. I think that's how my dad spells his name. Over 3.5 threes made at +120.
Is your dad a Jason?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And Tyler Bertuzzi. I took him over 0.5 point at -125 last game. He scored a goal. But he's an assister through and through. So give me Tyler Bertuzzi.
I thought you said he's been a sister, and I'm like, huh?
He has not been a sister. He's an assister through and through. Give me him 1+ assist at +150 at BetMGM. Throw $10, get 25 back if you win. We love that. Anything else before we get out of here, Sean?
No, stick around right here on the PHNX Sports YouTube page, the Phoenix Sports Podcast, live at 12:30. Right after this, me and DJ Mackie P, Michaela Perkins, bringing it all down, all the funness that's been happening in Arizona sports over the last 24 hours. So tap into that. Tap into the fun that is PHNX_sports across all socials, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. You can follow me on Twitter at Shane D. You can follow Sean on Twitter at Sean_DePaz. You can follow the show what happened there?
on Twitter at PHNX_bets. We're live every Monday through Friday at noon. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Come see us at BetMGM Sportsbook at State Farm Stadium tomorrow at 11. But if you can't make it, we'll see you on Monday. Until then, peace, love, and PRA.